About a year ago, we acquired this company called Voila Norbert, and I want to share with you how we 3x the revenue in about 7 to 8 months. So here's how. 7 things we did, and it was really, really important. Normally, I would share this before we did it, but I want to share with you exactly how we went about doing this. Number 1, customer development. Yes, you've seen me talk about this all the time. Talk to your freaking customers, survey them, figure out what they're doing, what their roles are. So first thing we found when we did customer development, what we did specifically was we surveyed our customers who were signing up, and we went and talked to our more higher paying customers. And essentially, we learned that 1/3 of our customers are actually salespeople. We thought when we bought this business that 100% of people, this tool is in the sales space. We thought 100% of people using it are salespeople. You would think a sales tool, salespeople, but turns out 1/3 are sales. That leaves 60% plus 66% that are not salespeople. They're marketers, HR, they're all sorts of other things. So we learned that so we can better market to them. Number 2, we did competitor research. What this means, and I walked you through this in a previous video about how to do competitor analysis and customer development, but essentially we went and looked at our customers' reviews or competitors' reviews. We looked at what features they have, the functionality they have. We talked to customers that have used them and asked them what they like, what they don't like, and we figured out who the leaders are in the space. So we now know who our competition is. Number 3, and this is really, really important, this is probably the single most important thing I'm going to say, is we identified bottlenecks within the business. We identified where the bottlenecks is in the conversion flow, and we found that there's a big problem with conversion. People drop off at a certain point. We found some bugs in the software that made it really good for people that are in the smaller usage. They're not using as heavily. It made it great for them, but like after you hit a certain threshold or volume or searches per day or something, you had some issues and it wasn't the greatest experience. Hence, people were probably churning over much faster. So there's a big thing that helped us resolve churn. The other thing we found was that there was no ongoing communications with customers. So guess what? We fixed that. Now people receive newsletters, they have onboarding emails and whatnot. Once we learned about our customers, we figured out other products that we can sell to them. We expanded products we can sell to the same customer. So we added email verification, data enrichment, a Gmail extension that's coming soon, and many more things that we can then sell this existing pool of users and customers. Those are all, when we get traffic every day, we get new trials and we get customers. Those are all things that are assets that we can further expand and leverage, and ultimately creating a better customer experience, having a longer lasting, higher paying customer. Number 5, we started creating content for, you guessed it, our customers that are not just salespeople. So we created recruiting content, we created marketing content, we created content on our blog, and we built the base and the foundation so that we can be a market leader and a brand that people go to for information. Number 6, and I talked about this extensively in another video, is called secondary SEO. We're also going after our own SEO traffic, but we noticed there's a lot of sites referencing us, and there's a lot of traffic that we get from them. So what we did was we essentially doubled down and built those up. And we'll link to the secondary SEO video. You can go into more detail there. And lastly, we expanded the word of mouth. Word of mouth is our biggest, at Ramp Ventures, it's our biggest channel of growth. And so we want to make sure that stays that way for every single one of the companies. We leverage that. So how do you increase the word of mouth? First and foremost, it's expanding the product, fixing the bugs, ongoing communications. It's understanding that customer. That's one big part of it. But when you understand that customer, maybe you find the influencers in the space. So we found a few influencers, and we asked them how they're using it, what they're using. We say, hey, why don't you switch over to us? They're using our competitors. I won't name them, not giving them any free marketing there, but essentially we got them to switch over. We gave them some free credits, and we made sure that they had a great experience. We did this about 10 or 15 with 10 or 15 different influencers, and we noticed a significant improvement from just word of mouth by giving folks access, doing some white glove service, and we all gave them a few of the people who actually we saw traffic coming in regularly from these folks, their websites or whatnot. We actually gave them coupon codes or some form of way to track it so that we now know how impactful it is. And over time, we've seen that word of mouth grow much, much better. So that's how we're expanding word of mouth. There's a lot more ways to do that, and I want to share that with you in a separate video, not just about this company.